everybody! So today I was gonna do an outfit of the day video, but that didn't really work out because I spilled all my iced tea all over me today, which is pretty much a disappointment. So today I decided that I was gonna do 25 facts about me. I was gonna do 50, like you've probably already seen on YouTube, but I didn't think that I could think up 50 things about myself, and I'm a little bit short on time today. So, by the way, if you see me looking down, it's because I wrote down my 25 facts. So, let's get into it. Number 1, I'm on my varsity swim team. This is my second year. In our school, we only have a varsity swim team because we only have one pool. So, you have to earn a certain amount of points to get your varsity letter, which I did last year. And like I already said in my first video, I'm a sophomore. My second fact is that I'm 14 until the end of this month, which is a bummer because all of my friends are older than me and pretty much everyone else in my grade is already 15 or even 16, so I feel a little behind. Third is that my parents got divorced when I was 5 or 6. 4, I love fashion so much, but sometimes I get pretty disappointed in myself because I don't always think that I have the best outfits, or sometimes I can't find the right clothes even in the store, so it's a little bit disappointing at times. 5, nerd fact, I used to be in spelling bees when I was a little kid. I won the first grade spelling bee, and I was in a couple other spelling bees until 8th grade, or yeah, 8th grade. Number 6. I wish so bad that I was more organized than I am. I have this idea in my head of how I could organize all of my stuff and how neat my room could be and how cute it would be, but that doesn't always work out. As you know, every time I put on an outfit or I'm trying on something and I'm not sure what I'm going to wear, clothes get thrown all around my room and it's a big mess. 7, I really want to be a nurse when I grow up. I'm not so sure that I'll stick with that same idea, but so far I've been heading in that direction. I think that it seems really interesting and I think that I'd really like it. 8, I cannot curl my hair no matter what. I tried today, well, I tried last night to curl my hair, and I thought that it would look better in the morning if I slept on it and it'd be a little looser. It didn't really work out, and they pretty much all fell out this morning, so I tried to touch it up, and it didn't look that great, so I was really disappointed. Number 9. I didn't write down the right thing for this one. I wish that I was better at makeup, because that's something that I'm like really interested in, and I try really hard sometimes, not so much today, but to try and do more interesting makeup techniques. It doesn't usually work out though. It's pretty difficult even though it looks pretty easy. So, number 10. Some of my favorite YouTubers are Jenna Marbles. She was my first favorite YouTuber. Like, I saw her and that was when I really started watching a lot of videos on YouTube. And I also really love Graveyard Girl. I've been watching her for the past couple of months, starting like this summer. And I just think she's so hilarious and she has a great personality. Lately, probably only in the past week or 2, I started watching Miranda Sings. As you probably know, she's hilarious, and if you don't know what she's all about, check her out, because she's pretty amazing. And I also love her actual account, Psycho Soprano, which is her mostly vlogging and just talking about herself, because Miranda Sings is like a persona. It's hilarious, but it's not the real her. I also love Bethany Moda. I love watching her DIY videos and room inspirations. She's just so cute and inspiring. Also, I recently started watching Zoella, and she's really popular. You probably know a lot about her. I think she's so awesome and seems so sweet. She's great with beauty and fashion and makeup, but she's also pretty funny and down to earth. I also really like Leanne Says, who I started watching after seeing her in some Graveyard Girl videos, so you should check her out too. She's also into beauty, but she's also funny too. If you haven't noticed the pattern, I like those type of people. And number 11 is I am completely obsessed with doing my nails. I'm not always the best at it, but it's something that's really fun, except for the fact that my nails pretty much always chip the next day. I don't know why or how, but it always happens, and it makes me want to cry. So that's one thing that always ticks me off. By the way, I don't have that much storage left on my phone, so I don't really know if I'm going to be able to finish this video, but I'm going to really try to hurry it up. So, number 12. I love shopping, but I hate spending. It really sucks because I love shopping and I love looking at all the clothes. As I said, I already love fashion, but I hate spending money. I love saving and knowing that I have a lot of money, but it's really hard to spend money when you see the cute things that you really love, when you're so stingy like I am sometimes. Only 20% battery left. Sorry for sticking my hands in the camera. 13, I get stressed really easily. It's one of my fatal flaws. It's so hard for me to calm down sometimes. I get so overwhelmed. It's so annoying. I hate that about myself. 14, it's crazy. On my phone, my music, ranges from rock, sometimes, not so much, but sometimes, to even, the Frozen soundtrack. I have pop, I have country, I have pretty much everything. It's insane. 15. I love Les Mis, the play. I don't know if you know anything about it, but it is amazing. I saw it this summer on Broadway, and it was probably the best experience I've ever had. It's amazing. I've listened to the music for 9 years, and I finally got to see it on Broadway. I couldn't even explain it. So, 16. I love photography. I really want to get an actual camera sometime soon, because then I can film real videos, not just off my phone. And I love taking pictures of especially nature, but sometimes my phone doesn't always capture the best photos. 17, I'm addicted to Pinterest. I always pin things about fashion, beauty, hair, DIY, dream houses, my future, pretty much everything. It's amazing. You can find anything on that website. 18, I constantly overanalyze, which is another one of my fatal flaws. It stresses me out, so I would not recommend it, but sometimes I just can't help it. 19, I always have a hard time falling asleep. I don't know what it is, but even when I'm really tired, I'm always awake, and it's so frustrating because sometimes I just want to sleep and I know that I need to. It's so hard to fall asleep. 20, I really wish that I could play an instrument. As you can see, I have a guitar right here. I don't know how to play it. I've tried before, and it never works out every time that I've tried to learn. And I also wish that I could play piano, and I can play neither of them. So that's one thing that, I'd probably want to accomplish before I die. That would be so amazing to be able to play an instrument. I've always wanted to know how, and I just can't. 21, I love to read, which isn't really common anymore, but I love reading on my Kindle. I have a bunch of books in my house. I usually like to read on my Kindle, though. I've read most of the books that I already have, and once I read them, I don't usually read them again, so it's kind of a waste. I like to buy them on my Kindle instead. It's easier to read them that way, so that's what I've been doing lately. 22, I wish I was a better artist. I've been taking art classes. Well, I had to take them in middle school, and last year I took general art. This year I'm taking introduction to drawing. It is so fun to draw, but sometimes I get so frustrated because it doesn't come out the way that I want to. And I just have this vision in my head of how I want it to look, but it doesn't come out on the paper that way. So I really wish that I could accomplish better art. I love drawing and I love looking at art, so hopefully I can accomplish that eventually. 23. I'm more of a follower than a leader, which is something that I really wish I could change about myself, because it's not a good thing to just go along with the crowd. And now I'm lecturing you on something that I don't even do, so I'm sorry for that, but I know that it's better to not just go along with what everyone else is doing, but for me that's really hard to practice. I always like to stay up with the trends and do what everyone else is doing, and I hate feeling left out or alone, so that's one thing I really wish I could change. 24. I love Netflix, as most of you also do too, probably. My favorite show recently is Parks and Recreation. I watched all of them on Netflix though, so now I'm watching them on demand on my TV, which is really annoying because now there's commercials, so it's really hard to sit through those after not having to through Netflix, and you can't even go through them or fast forward. It's so frustrating. And oops. Last one. I am very sensitive and emotional, and that's something that can get annoying for some people, and I really feel bad sometimes, but that's just how I am. I take things literally sometimes, even if people are joking, and it's not always funny to me, and it's really hard for me to just get over that. So I wish that I could, I don't know how to say it. I wish that I could be less like that. I just wish that I wasn't so emotional and didn't get so upset so easily, because I hate frustrating other people in that way. So that's all my 25 facts about me. Comment down below if you want me to do a part 2 eventually and do 25 to 50. So finish that up so I have 50 facts about me. And like I said in my first video, comment down below any ideas for new videos that you want me to make. And subscribe to my channel and stay with me. As I said in my first video, I don't have a real camera yet, so it's not going to be perfect for now, but I'm just really excited that I'm starting to make videos because I've wanted to for so long. And also, I'm really sorry that this video was so long. I really need to start my homework, which is really bad that I've wasted this much time on YouTube. I'm so sorry. But